What's up, guys? It's me again. The me you don't know, but that shouldn't matter for you to enjoy a good story. So let's get on with the show now, shall we? So we continue our story off with a bit of a rewind to when Momo had invited um her new neighbors to her place so that they could talk and whatever because it was like a month. Yeah, a month after they got to know each other, and then she decided to finally invite them over. Uh, I forgot how much of a time skip I did, but this happened somewhere in between the time skip I had did. So it don't really matter when, just know it happened. So and of course Ava went along with them. 'Cause she's the one that really needs to. She's the one they really need to talk to, pretty much. But I'm not gonna speak much of what happened during that meeting because Deku wasn't exactly part of it, sort of say. Cause he thought it was just like a friend hangout type thing where and as I said in the last part, when stuttering here, Deku wants his sisters to have a friend around their age, and he doesn't want to like interrupt their girl talk, sort of say. So somewhere along the line, he had disappeared, and what I mean by disappear, I mean like he left the place. And I'm gonna say this happened on a weekend. Yeah, let's say yeah, Saturday morning. It that had happened. Yeah. So Deku went on a bit of a nature walk, sort of say, and so like he went into a forest, sort of say, and he was just walking pretty much where he ran into a certain group of wolves. Yes, yes. So how do I explain? It's the first part. I'm pretty sure I said that there's a bunch of werewolves out there more so than there are vampires, and they don't really like quirks. And so a lot of their young wolves have been developing quirks and stuff, and so they've pretty much been kicked out of their wolf packs, pretty much. And so these young wolves pretty much formed their own packs together with with there's like 100 of them in this one pack, and they all have quirks. It's a 100 at the moment. It could get bigger, but Deku runs into a group of them. Let's say there's like five five of them he runs into, as they're just like hunting for the whole pack. And they run into Deku and they attack him, sort of say. Not sort of say. That's just what happens. They attack him because they see him as a. Let's how do I explain this? Um, because they don't know that they are werewolves. They just think they are regular wolves with quirks because they they they've never been taught that they could shift. So they think Deku is just some quirked human that has wolf ears and tails. So they're thinking this guy is a human, and so they attack him, or at least try to get him to run away, because they know that humans are scared crapless if they see a wolf, and most of the times they just run away. But Deku, he didn't run away, and instead he he fended them off. Now these guys have quirks, but they're nothing compared to Deku. I'm not even going to say what these quirks are, cause they're not important, sort of say. But anyways, after Deku completely beat them to a pulp, pretty much, um, these guys start yelling at him to go away and whatnot, and Deku questioned them like, why don't they transform? He asked, because believe it or not, they are actually stronger in their human form. And Deku is wondering why they're fighting in their wolf forms when they could be stronger. And these wolves were all confused and yada yada. Eventually, Deku shows them that he is indeed a wolf, but he's green for some reason. He has green fur, and they're regular, like white or gray. You know. So, um, the after a few hours of Deku explaining to them like how he transforms and stuff, like they've managed to do it, and and they start to talk with within each other. They start to ask why is he green and how is he so much stronger than they are, even though they're in a pack of over 100 wolves and he doesn't seem to be in one, yet he's stronger than them. And Deku just wonders it himself and is all like, well, I was born this way, I guess. And he doesn't really have an answer for them. And it just leaves them all confused, pretty much. So, anyways, um, they decide to introduce Deku to the rest of the pack and see if they could get him to join their pack, which Deku ends up accepting. And long story short, Deku ends up becoming like the alpha of that pack. So yeah, I just had to throw that in there, so I forgot all about it. And yeah, about that vampire meeting, that whole neighborhood type situation thing. Um, let's just say that they came to an agreement, a non-aggression agreement. So like, so these guys won't cause trouble. And if they need help, they'll help each other out. And all this was said to Ava. Um, Izuki and Izumi are unaware that vampires even exist. So, yeah, they don't even know that Momo is a vampire, but Momo knows exactly what they are, but that's not the point. So let's just continue where we left off. So, so where did I leave off? Oh yeah, I um, Alice had witnessed Deku beating up a few thugs, and she basically like surprised him by being all excited and whatnot, and shaking his hand furiously, just all excited. Nothing like the shy person she was when they're at school. So it's almost like she has this persona about her that she just does to hide her true nature. God. So let's just say, a long story short, they become friends, sorta, because they never really talked in school. But after that incident, they began talking. And if you don't remember who I am referring to, this this chick is Alice. Um, shoot, I forgot her first name. uh, well, I'm still gonna refer to her as Alice. And so after about, I'm doing another time skip to. So after a bit, a while, let's say to the start of the anime. Yes, yes. So their last year of what's the thing? Junior high. Yeah, time skip to there, and Alice and Izuku have they're like they're close but not too close. Like I don't really know how to explain it. Like they're friends, but they don't seem like it because they hardly interact when other people are around. But after school hours, that's when they meet up and talk and have their conversations. I'm going. Okay, sorry for. I'm sorry. I can't seem to speak today. But as I'm trying to say is, Alice introduced him to a couple of people, and they've pretty much became vigilantes together. Pretty much. And but and, how that came about is um, one day on their break, Alice decided to introduce Alice decided to introduce Deku to her, Jules. Jules. And and as in, uh, how many what else is she in? I don't remember, but she's pretty much a tech person, a support her. What's the word for it? Yeah, she makes support items, and basically, Alice introduced Deku to her so that she could make Deku some gear. Mainly an outfit that won't be destroyed once he enlarges himself. So, something like Mountain Lady and Deku also wanted something to where um, when he transforms into a wolf, that his clothes like become a part of his fur or something like that. And she invented this really nice like collar that whenever he transforms it either like expands or just shrinks into the collar. And, I don't know how it works, but it's just just something he could wrap around his neck, and he can wear other clothes over it. But once he transforms into his wolf, those clothes are pretty much going to be gone. It's just when he changes back, he'll at least have something to cover himself up with by using that collar. It just has some sort of stretchy material that covers himself up, and it shrinks into that color. I don't know why I had to explain that. It's, it's it's a world of magic. Let me stop playing. Um, so I mentioned they became vigilantes, right? But I didn't exactly tell you what they've been doing. It's been a what 2 years? Yeah, that's the yeah 2 years. They're 15 now, right? Start of the anime last year. No, the 14. Last year of junior high. So yeah, basically just like a year and a half of being vigilantes because they didn't just meet and instantly become vigilantes. They met, got to know each other, and then became vigilantes. About halfway through their first year of junior high, and throughout their second year, and they're working on a third. So why do I? So, anyways, they haven't been doing anything like too big to like make themselves be noticed because like they don't go out every single day because they do know the law. They do know if they get caught bad things could happen. So they really try to make sure that they they don't be in the spotlight. They don't make they don't do anything too big that is worth noticing. They focus on like small time thugs and whatnot, and they protect people in the shadows, so like they don't be seen. Yes, I'm pretty sure I didn't even talk about what Alice's quirk is, but I mean, I guess it's not too important. I mean, she is half vampire, but so she has that strength, but and speed and whatnot. Stuff regular vampires can do, plus her quirk, whatever that is. Um, comment down below what Alice's should be. So, yeah, if you have quirk suggestions, that'd be nice. Um, because this is something I really haven't thought about. but carrying on to start of the anime, as it is gone similar to, in canon, but not really, because they're in a completely different school. And does that sludge filling event happen? I'm gonna say it does, but it doesn't. Like it attacks someone else, and it escapes the same way, and latches on to Bakugo, causing that whole explosion thing. You know, so like it escaped from All Might after it All Might saved that first person, and got onto Bakugo. Well, didn't I just say it? I'm tweaking so hard right now. God. Um. Shoot. So yeah, it's on Bakugo, right? It's making a lot of noise, and Deku with his wolf ears definitely heard it. But it's in the middle of the day, and well, not in the middle of it. It's just right after school, and Deku's still in his school uniform, and just so happens to be curious and decides to go check out what all the noise and ruckus is about. And of course, Alice is accompanies him, and at this point, Deku's sisters has gotten used to him not always being around because it, it's just something they had to get used to because Deku always disappears whenever Momo's around. For some reason, he's just on guard when Momo is involved, and but so he's and he just thinks that his sisters will be all right with Momo, even though he's ah, what am I saying? Back to Bakugo and this slime incident. So Deku walks up behind the crowd, and he just looks and sees what's going on as Bakugo is just lighting off explosion after explosion. Which I've just got to question this. What was the sludge villain thinking? Like, how is it gonna hide inside someone's body? Like, I don't understand how that was going to work. Like, he couldn't even get down their throat, basically. Like, I just don't understand it. Like, how is he even going to fit in someone when he's like 2 times bigger than them? Like I okay. Sorry for my little rant. I just had to question that. Um, back to the story. I'm constantly distracted for some reason, and I apologize. So, anyways, back to it. So Deku and Alice is watching Bakugo struggle, and these heroes doing absolutely nothing, just watching and keeping everyone away from the fire that Bakugo is causing. And so what ends up happening is nothing really. Deku doesn't get involved. Alice doesn't get involved. But just eventually All Might would have done what he did in the anime, but it would have taken him a, a bit, and Deku would have definitely noticed that All Might just like buffed up from this skinny little man. Because and Deku decided not to question it because that's technically what his quirk is too. But it's, but All Might has it's a bit stronger than Deku, as Deku noticed. But he could potentially become as strong as All Might if his sister was to help him, boost his quirk and all. But yeah. So since All Might was a little late with his his heroic speech and all, saying "Don't worry, I am here," yada yada, and dealing with the sludge villain, Bakugo had actually passed out. Yeah, he's not dead, but he's definitely not conscious anymore. Cause that's how long it took this time. That's pretty much the only difference. Bakugo held out for as long as he can, but no one can survive being suffocated for too long. And yeah, so that's all I gotta say about that. Deku didn't um pay to, get any attention to himself. He was just there watching like a regular bystander, and Alice is kind of cold-hearted as well. Even though she looks like she'd help anyone in a heartbeat, yeah, she's really not. But enough about that. On to um, like halfway through junior high, a certain event takes place, and this event was just an announcement from UA, and it's basically President Mike giving the announcement as he's on like television and whatnot, and it's all over the news. It's also on the radio, and like all the schools were informed about this event that's going to take place in after a few months. And this event that's going to happen, well, since I don't feel like explaining it right now, I'll just end this right here, and I'll go through it in the next part, including what President Mike says about the whole thing. So I'm sorry for this small little cliffhanger. Well, it's not really. It's just no, screw this crap. Sorry. Where was I? Oh yes, like if you like, subscribe if you want, and comment down below if you enjoyed or not. And also comment down below what Alice's quirk should be, because she does play a big role in this story. But I failed to come up with a quirk for her, cause I completely forgot about it. There's also other people whose quirk I haven't come up with, and they will show up later in this what if. But if I don't choose your quirk for Alice, I could use it for one of my other characters I plan on adding to this whole crap. So you guys just gonna have to wait and see. But anyways, that's gonna be it for today. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.